My name is Maren Wellenreuther. I work at Plant and Food Research and I'm a science group leader here. I also am appointed at Auckland University as an associate professor at the School of Biological Sciences. And I won the Hamilton Award in 2018. So the core of my research is really to develop new species for aquaculture so that we can farm new species on our farms around New Zealand. In order to develop new species for aquaculture, you really have to start working on wild species, and that means you have to take fish out of the water from the ocean and put them on a land-based facility. And you need a lot of know-how and expertise to do that. You need to know what are they feeding, what are the sort of crowding conditions, how do you reproduce them, and all of this like really general biology knowledge in order to successfully reproduce them on land. And really then you're selecting the best performing individuals for the future generations. And it's after each generation you get like a species that is a little bit better adapted to aquaculture. So it's a long-term research program. It often takes 20, 30 years to develop new species. New species for aquaculture is really important. Like in New Zealand, we currently only have 3 species that we commercially farm around the country. And you know, we're a big island. So we have this massive coastline, so there's a big opportunity to farm species. At the moment we have Pacific oysters, green shell mussels and Chinook salmon. So one fish species, and Chinook is introduced from North America. So what we are trying to do is to develop native species for aquaculture. So snapper and trevally is something we are focusing on. This is really all like what humans have been doing sometimes for 20,000 years. If you think of the wolf and all the dog breeds we have, that has happened over 20,000 years. You know, and this is just selecting for tameness, for instance, you know, or companionship, you know, those ones. But it's just, this is kind of the same process. I think the only difference is that we're using some more modern approaches to, you know, help us select the best performing individuals. So we're using genetics as well. One of our big goals for the future is to move a lot of the aquaculture farming and production into the open ocean. And that's a massive challenge because the open ocean, it's wild and it's unknown, and how do you work there? And you know, having people based there is dangerous. This is it's a big sort of, again, another long-term research endeavor that Plant and Food and also other organizations are getting into to really make the most of living on an island nation and utilizing the beautiful coastline and the water that we have. The Hamilton Award has allowed me to widen my network of people that I know, and it has also allowed me to talk about my science and to sort of, you know, share my science with other people and the excitement about what we are doing. So in that sense, the Hamilton Award has been fantastic. So it opened some doors for me.